Hey guys, today we're going to be doing a full review of the Proscenic Q8 Max. I do have to mention that they did kindly send this out to me for this review, and I've been really enjoying this thing. This thing even comes with a smart app, so I can control it from my phone and basically operate it like an RC car. If I don't want to do that, I could operate it from my smart device in my home, so I could just be like, hello, smart device, please vacuum the living room. And this device is smart enough to know, hey, let's go vacuum just the living room and then go back, recharge, and self-empty. That's what we're going to be talking about today, and I will be giving you guys a closer look at both of these parts, and then we'll even be doing like a little demo where I show you the app and then this thing cleaning in action. All right, so here is the Proscenic Q8. So up here we have two buttons. We have the power on button and then the return to charging station button, which is right here. Now, this is basically the same device as the normal Q8, but the Q8 Max has the self-emptying bin, and I'll show you all about this bin in just one moment. For now, let's take a look at the Proscenic Q8. So we have sensors on the front and the sides here, and then we also have sensors on the bottom to make sure that it won't just roll off all of your stairs or something like that. We have some pretty heavy duty wheels with rubber tires, and they're really high up and have suspension, so they can go under very low objects. Here is the arm, and they do give us a replacement, and the arm literally just pops off like so. Well, it's a little easier to do it down there. So you just pull it up, and then you guys could even clean it. So I've been using this for a week, so I had some hair stuck in there. So I'm gonna push this back in until I hear that click. Now we have no hair there. Now it's all nice and clean. So we also even have a mop, so you guys can choose to use this. You don't have to, but it attaches to the dustbin. So, and yes, this does have a speaker, so the device isn't happy because I just removed this, but you guys could take the mop function off, and then the actual dustbin, super easy to empty. You just lift it there, and then we have a filter, and you guys could see I have been using it. You could see the dust in there, so that's how you empty it. For the water, you just fill it in here, and then just make sure that whenever you guys are done using it, that you guys empty the water. Otherwise, it's just gonna stay in there and collect, and it's gonna get really smelly. So next up, I'm gonna show you the actual brush or the roller. So this is what it looks like. It's super easy to remove, and of course, if you guys have hair here, you guys could just take scissors and clip it, but I'm gonna do that later when I'm done with this review. So you guys could easily find replacements for that piece, and it just quickly gets disassembled. That's what I really like. So if you do need to clean it, it's super quick. So this is a one-arm smart robot, so just keep that in mind. And that's basically it for the actual vacuum. I think it's about time to go look at the base, and this is going to be where all of the debris gets sucked into. So the vacuum can sense this and automatically go to its home to charge. So it's going to hit these two prongs and charge. It's not plugged in right now. And this is where this device has its own suction power to suck all of that debris out of the robot into here. So it goes straight through that port, and now if we lift this up, we have the dust compartment. So it has its own bag, so you just lift it up. You guys could see some like hair and stuff from there. My house has another robot vacuum at the moment, so it wasn't that dirty, but it still did collect some dust even in the week that it was here. So that is basically it for the close-up look at all the devices. Now let's go ahead and check it out and see how it functions, and then I'll show you guys the app that Proscenic has. All right guys, so we just plugged the Proscenic Q8 in, and it's actually been a while. It's been charged, and as you guys could see up here, it's at 98%, and I've used this several times. So as you guys could see, it has a map of my rental house right now, which is pretty cool, and this map was actually created for the most part in 10 minutes. Now it does really refine it over the week that I use it, But during the first like 10 minutes, it had the basic layout of my house, which was pretty crazy. But right here, it shows all the obstacles. So you guys could zoom in here. As you guys could probably tell, there's like a coffee table right there in the center. So it marks all the obstacles, and somehow it even knows there's a corner there. That's pretty interesting because there's a piece of furniture that blocks that entire corner. It's never gone back there, but it knows there's a corner there. So the actual mapping technology of this is extremely accurate. It's probably been the best mapping smart robot vacuum that I've ever used. Been very impressed with it. So that's all the mapping features. We have a mopping feature, which I will show you. We'll do a little bit of mopping here. We're just going to be putting just water into the vacuum. That's all they really want. And then there's a few other features here that I want to show you that I think you guys might enjoy. First of all, right here, you guys could increase the water flow for the mop function and the suction power, or turn it off. You guys could even turn the water flow off if you guys remove that little mop pad. And then I'm looking for another feature that I've used before. Just keep in mind that you guys can map out carpet locations for the mop, so you guys can create exclusions so that the vacuum doesn't vacuum where you have a carpet, just in case it's mopping. Of course, you guys could create rooms. So this is room 1, that's room 2, and I have rooms over here. I've not made the map the best. I really could go in here and like detail it much more, but so far I've just kind of kept it like this. It's only been a week. All right, so what you guys just heard is the Proscenic Q8 emptying from the app. So that's how you guys do that. That is honestly the first time I've done that, I think. So on here we have the general settings where you can update the firmware and change the device name. You guys have a bunch of different settings. You guys could spot clean. So you guys could literally just select like a general area in the house that you guys want cleaned, or an area or a room or a partition. So like I was mentioning earlier, this is the actual mop pad that you guys can remove, but we're gonna put some water in here just so I could show you the actual mopping function. And then once I get this actually vacuuming, I should be able to show you a few other features. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of water in there, and this is just straight from my filtered fridge. Now we're going to push this back in the other way. My bad. So now I'm gonna click continue, and it's gonna start vacuuming, and then I'll show you some other features, because you can sort of use this as a RC car basically, which has been very entertaining. So on the app, you guys could go to the remote control section and then press the plus, or the play sign. So now you guys should hear the robot make a noise. Now we're gonna press pause. So I just heard it shut off. Now I'm going to just push this back. So here's how I kind of control it as an RC car. So it's honestly a lot of fun. You guys could use this practically, or just as like a gag thing, just in case someone comes over and you're trying to prank them or something. But I really enjoy this remote feature on the actual app. It's definitely really cool. The rest of the app, we have a bunch of other cool features. We have a multi-map management tab for different rooms, or floors, or even houses. And then we have scheduled cleaning, just in case you guys want this to clean while you're asleep. Cleaning history, we have a do not disturb, a carpet clean boost, which is just going to use more power and probably limit its actual battery life, but sometimes it's worth it if you have a small house. The remote control that I just showed you, the language and volume, and the Find My Robot, which will make this beep very loudly. So anyways, that is my 1 week review of the Proscenic Q8 Max.